Guys, let me tell you something. I went to the Lego store and I found some insane stuff. One of them I'm not going to show right now. That would be a surprise for a different video. But we have nostalgia in a box. This is the 40755. I don't know why it was that number, but sure. Imperial Dropship and Rebel Scout Speeder set. There is 7 minifigures, three Rebel Troopers, 3 Stormtroopers, and an exclusive droid, which we will take a look at. We only have 383 pieces. This costs about $40 in the US. So, and it's still on sale if you guys want to get one. This actually came out last year, but we still got it here. So, yeah, we are gonna go ahead and open this thing up. This is definitely a smaller set to review, but it paves way for the massive thing that I got here that actually came out today as of filming the video. Hint, hint. It's pretty crazy. But anyways, let's get this thing opened. We got a knife. So, well, I just cut right into the box. That thing was made light work out of that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Bag 1. Bag 4. Bag 3. Bag 6. Bag 2. Bag 5. Sticker sheet and 2-step instruction manuals. Which have little renders. It's literally the same thing, so you don't actually know you're building it, which is interesting way to do it, but sure. Let's go ahead and get into the build. Everything's finished. It's all the way over here, so you guys can't see it, but everything's finished, so we're gonna clear this turntable off, and yeah, the review turntable is back. So the set starts off by having 3 Rebel Troopers, which is pretty good since we haven't seen Rebel Troopers in quite some time. I know this is probably gonna not work out as well as I would have hoped, but that's the backside of them. I don't know why my camera is going insane, but it is. But yeah, that's these are the 3 Rebel Troopers, which is great. Glad to see Rebel Troopers back in Star Wars. Only problem is that it's been quite some time since we've gotten these guys, and Lego has still yet to give them dual molded legs. It's 2024. Last time we saw these guys is like 2019. Give them dual molded legs. You gave $5 CFM dual molded legs. Why don't the Rebel Troopers have dual molded legs? I don't know. It's kind of insane. They all have unique faces, which is kind of cool. Like we have the that face, that face, and then we have this face. But yeah, the rest of them are pretty much the same. Those are some pretty cool figures. Then we have 3 Stormtroopers to go up against it, which is great. That's enough to fill your dropship, even though some people consider this a battle pack, so you really should have 4, but they are all gonna fall, because I can't set them up right. There you go. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. But yeah, great great that we got stormtroopers again. The dual molded helmets look nice. But yeah, other than that, they're literally the exact same figure. Here's the backs of all of them. The other one, I mean, it's the same back. You don't need to know, okay? They have the same back. I can't keep these guys up, so I'm just gonna show you guys the faces. So we have that face. They all have unique faces. There's that face. There's this face. And then there is this face. So we got a pretty nice overall figure selection, and because it's the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, we got an exclusive astromech droid in QTKT, and he looks awesome. Nice figure. It doesn't have a back print, but other than that, the rest of him is pretty cool. And I think I put his head on backwards. I definitely put his head on backwards. Cool. Let's fix that real quick. Looks a lot better now. But yeah, really cool like visor piece. Like R2-D2's would be blue. This one is almost like a warning label. This is a really cool astromech droid to get, because if you really want to be realistic, there's nowhere this guy could fit in LEGO Star Wars. So it's cool that for the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars, now 26, that you get a pretty cool exclusive figure. Let's move on to the main vehicles here. I'll start off with the Rebel Scout Speeder. This is the first time we've seen this Rebel Scout Speeder since 2009, and oh boy, there have been some massive design changes to this thing. First of all, it looks completely different from the old one, but there is still some cool nostalgic points that it has. Like, for example, the look of it, these pieces, everything looks, it looks like a newer version of an older model, which is really sick. The only problem is that it's a little chubby, but that's fine. But this cannon can pop off just like how it does in the battle pack set, which I thought was really cool. You can have characters, manning that. Let me just put that back on. And you have enough seats to fill out your characters. So if I just seat these guys, unfortunately I don't believe that there's any room for weapons. There might be a little bit of room on the bottom, but overall these guys are not going to be carrying their weapons, which is interesting because the 2008 version had like weapon holders. They had like little clips on the side so you could attach their weapons. This one does not have that. But as you can see, you got that little area here. You could place one Rebel Trooper, and then you could place another one back here. Might be a little bit tight, but he does fit, and the cannon does not do anything. This big cannon does move up and down, but there's no shooting function. These are the stud shooters that fire off. And then you can put another trooper on top here, on top of the cannon. So that looks great with all the figures. Then let's take this off so that I can show you guys. There is this teeny tiny little area here, which I think you can place their weapons in, and then close up the set, which is really sick if that's what that's for. Let me just try to attach everything this way. Oh, that's definitely what that's for. There you go. You got all the weapons kind of back here. But I think that's what that's for. So that's really cool. Rebel Scout Speeder, really cool. But now we're going to move on to our Republic Dropship, which has definitely, not Republic, Imperial Dropship, which has definitely seen major design changes since last time. It's not using a helicopter piece for a cockpit. If we spin it around to the back here, this part does not drop on its own. You have to Well, let's first load up our troopers. Load up the stormtroopers into the back here. You got 2 seats for them. Two seats for them. Can push this thing back in, possibly. And then this thing will be up until you deploy them, like that, and then this thing will go down, which is a really, really sick way to do it. There's a clip on this side. There's a clip in here, right there, you see it? So once you do all this, it just fits in there perfectly. And then for the cockpit, it's pretty simple. You just gotta open it up. There's plenty of room for a stormtrooper to fit in here. I don't know if he could fit with his blaster, but he could definitely fit either way. Just plop him in there and he's good to go. Maybe. He might be. Yeah, he's not on, that's why he's not on the thing. There you go. He's in. And then there are no places for its weapons to go. Actually, yes, there is. So this would normally be for these guys' weapons to get deployed, but since they can do it themselves, you could just put the stormtrooper's weapon right there, and it's absolutely fantastic. Also, it's got 2 stud shooters on each side, which fire off at anything that you may, see. But yeah, overall, Imperial dropship with Republic Scout Speeder, or Rebel Scout Speeder. I'd give this set a 9 out of 10. I think this is a pretty good set, especially for the first one in years. Yeah, I think it's worth the $40, and that is my last thought on it. I will see you guys in another video because this video is getting way too long. Peace.